If you're in your 20s and feeling behind with money, you're not alone. Most schools never taught you how to build wealth. Your first job probably didn't come with a financial game plan. And watching social media flexes only adds pressure, as if you're already too late. But here's the truth. Your 20s are the most powerful decade for building wealth. Not because you have more money, but because you have more time. And when time meets the right habits, the results are exponential. In this video, we'll break down how to build wealth in your 20s using timeless lessons from 3 powerful books. The Psychology of Money by Housel. I Will Teach You to Be Rich by Ramit Sethi, and The Millionaire Next Door by Thomas J. Stanley and William Danko. These books aren't just theory. They're filled with real strategies that work for real people. And by the end, you'll walk away with a complete blueprint, not for getting rich fast, but for building lasting freedom, one decision at a time. Let's begin. Let's start with Housel's big idea. Wealth is what you don't see. In The Psychology of Money, he explains that most people confuse being rich with looking rich. But real wealth? It's invisible. It's the money you don't spend. It's the freedom you buy with patience, not purchases. That means building wealth starts by shifting how you think. Housel says financial success is less about intelligence and more about behavior. You don't need a finance degree. You need discipline, long-term thinking, and control over impulses. One of his most powerful examples is this. Ronald Reed, a janitor, died with $8 million in savings. No lottery wins, no viral success, just decades of frugal living and steady investing. That's the power of time and habits. So what does that mean for your 20s? It means every dollar you save now is worth more than the ones you save later. If you invest $200 a month starting at age 22 and earn a 7% return, you'll have over $500,000 by retirement. Wait 10 years to start, and you'll have less than half that. That's compound interest. And in your 20s, it's your greatest asset. But it only works if you start. Now, let's move to Ramit Sethi's philosophy from I Will Teach You to Be Rich. His advice is bold and refreshingly practical. You don't need to be perfect with money. You need a system that works. Sethi says, automate everything. Don't rely on willpower or spreadsheets. Set your accounts to pay you first. Automatically transfer a portion of every paycheck to savings and investments. This system removes friction and builds wealth in the background. He calls this the conscious spending plan. Not a restrictive budget, but a clear roadmap. Here's how it works. 50 to 60% goes to fixed costs like rent, bills, and groceries. 10% goes to investments. 5 to 10% to short-term savings. And the rest, 35%, is for guilt-free spending. That means yes, you can buy coffee, you can eat out, as long as your system takes care of your future first. That's the beauty of automation. It lets you enjoy today while building tomorrow. Sethi also emphasizes one thing most 20-somethings ignore. Credit. Not credit cards. Credit scores. Your credit history starts early, and it shapes your ability to rent apartments, qualify for loans, and even get jobs. So start building your score now. Use a credit card wisely. Pay it in full every month. Set up autopay. And never miss a due date. Responsible credit use in your 20s equals financial power in your 30s. Now let's turn to The Millionaire Next Door. This book destroys one of the biggest myths about wealth, that millionaires live flashy lives. In truth, most wealthy people are invisible. They drive used cars. They live in modest homes. They shop smart. They focus on building net worth, not looking successful. Authors Stanley and Danko call these people prodigious accumulators of wealth. Their habits are shockingly simple. They spend less than they earn. They avoid debt. They invest consistently. And they stay married. Financially and relationally stable households build more wealth. One key stat. The average millionaire invests nearly 20% of their income, and most didn't become millionaires until their 50s or 60s. That means wealth is the result of decades of small, consistent choices, not windfalls. So in your 20s, the goal isn't to get rich quick. It's to build the habits that create wealth over time. Let's turn these lessons into action. Here's your 7-step blueprint to build wealth in your 20s, drawing from all 3 books. Step 1. Know your real income. How much do you make after taxes? That's your true budget. Don't guess. Look at your pay stub. Step 2. Open the right accounts. You need a checking account for bills, a high-yield savings for short-term goals, and an IRA or Roth IRA for retirement. Bonus, if your job offers a 401k, especially with a match. Step 3. Automate everything. Pay yourself first. Set up auto transfers from checking to savings and investments the day you get paid. Start small. $50 is fine. Just start. Step 4. Build a 3-month emergency fund. Life happens. You lose your job, your car breaks down, a bill surprises you. Having cash on hand protects your investments and your peace of mind. Step 5. Invest early and often. Don't try to time the market. Don't pick hot stocks. Use index funds. Set up recurring contributions. Let time do the heavy lifting. Step 6. Avoid lifestyle creep. When you get a raise, don't upgrade your life immediately. Increase your savings rate first. Lock in the gains. Step 7. Track your net worth, not your income. Net worth equals assets, liabilities. It's the ultimate scoreboard for wealth. Check it quarterly. Watch it grow. That's your proof the system works. Now let's address the emotional side, because building wealth isn't just technical, it's psychological. You'll be tempted to compare, to spend, to feel behind. But your 20s aren't about matching someone else's highlight reel. They're about creating your own foundation. Focus on progress, not perfection. Small, consistent wins beat random windfalls. Stay humble, stay curious, and stay the course. Because here's what no one tells you. Building wealth is boring. It's slow, it's not glamorous, but it works. And it works especially if you start now. So let's recap the key lessons. From The Psychology of Money. Behavior. Knowledge. Wealth is invisible. Time is your greatest ally. From I Will Teach You to Be Rich. Automate everything. Spend with intention. Build a system that runs without you. From The Millionaire Next Door. Live below your means. Avoid lifestyle inflation. Focus on net worth, not appearances. Together, these books give you the mindset, tools, and habits to build real wealth, starting today. You don't need a 6-figure job. You don't need to invest perfectly. You just need to start and keep going. Because in your 20s, every decision compounds. Every dollar saved multiplies. And every habit shapes the person and the freedom you'll have in the decades ahead. So what's one change you'll make today? Comment below and share it. Then subscribe to Read to Think for more book-based blueprints to help you learn smarter, think deeper, and build the life you actually want.